what I do know for a fact, not alleged, but DJ Khaled is bisexual. And Jay-Z has also participated in bisexual activities.
Would you want to say allegedly for your safety?
There's no, I would say allegedly if it was allegedly. DJ Khaled, 100% has been involved in, he's bisexual. I did a show called One Shot, and he was in Miami, and he was open with the guy that he was with. He was gay. And I don't understand what happens there where, because nobody said anything to me like, hey, make sure you don't, go out and say this on record. Make sure you don't say this, da-da-da-da. So it's weird that would still be hidden. That seems like that should be a fact that DJ Khaled, at least in 2016, was definitely bisexual.
Okay, and
and Jay-Z is without question bisexual.
Okay.
Now, hold up, y'all. I want to say massive credit to The Truth Is. I will leave a link in the description and the comment section towards the channel. You guys can go and check it out. Now, Jonathan Hay, an industry insider who's worked with Jay-Z and was also Rihanna's publicist while she was dealing with Jay-Z, exposes Jay for being another industry closeted fruit cup, as well as DJ Khaled, Sway, like a lot more people, right? So I'm not going to talk too long. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, show some love. Drop a like and subscribe, show some love. But enough of me talking. Check out the rest of the clip.
I agree with you. I know
Jay-Z's mom is gay.
Jay-Z's mother?
Yeah, she's gay openly.
Okay. I'll have nothing against any person's preference, but in the industry, they like to hide this, specifically in hip hop. They're trying to make this normal now. They're trying to push it on so it can be more accepted within the hip hop community. But the reason why they want to keep this from the public is because they're pushing this gangster, tough guy, manly of all men persona. And if it were to come out that they were not the manly of men, so I think that's the reason why they hide it. But I 100% believe that these people are bisexual, gay, and I believe that, like I said, the Freemasons, they don't see themselves as men. They see themselves as gods. That's what the 33rd degree literally represents. It represents enlightenment. It represents reaching the level of a god. And most people will say that God is genderless, even though in Christianity, God is a man, essentially a man type of being. But in the Kabbalist way that they look at these things, they see man and woman as one. It's called the great androgynine. If I'm mispronouncing, I'm sorry. But it's alchemy in the sense where the femininity and the masculinity come together to create one being, which is a god. And that's literally what Masonry teaches. So I wouldn't be surprised if 90% of these people in the industry at the level of Jay-Z, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, all of these people at the top, if they're into this kind of thing, because I personally believe, and I've personally proven hundreds of times, that you just cannot get to that level without being a part of that club. Would you agree with that?
I definitely would agree.
Great.
And listen, as you're saying this, and I'm thinking about the DJ Khaled situation, that TV show, it's on BET right now. It's called One Shot. And I left. There's like stories out there where I left One Shot. And I said that I left One Shot because I was reunited with my birth parents. And that's not really, I mean, that is the truth. But the reason why I left, because the whole was gay. RZA is bisexual. Sway Calloway is bisexual. Who else was out there? DJ Khaled was bisexual. It was like one big, gay party that was all like closeted and like weird. That's why I left, because for the exact same things that you said, like people have their own preferences. People have their own beliefs. I know a lot of people. So I know a lot of, gay Christians. And then I know a lot of people like the church that my family started that would be like, there's no way that you could be a gay Christian. There's no way that you could be gay and also be a Christian at the same time. And I've done projects that are, supportive of LGBT, but it was all out in the open. The One Shot thing.
No, this interview is not new. First of all, I want to say that, but it has been resurfaced. It's really taken the internet by storm, because I understand we have a lot of people who are ignorant to believe or even open up their mind to the fact that a lot of these thugs, a lot of these rappers we see now, a lot of people do not want to believe that they could have. I'm not going to just say they are, but they could have been a fruity cup, right? A lot of people, if you tell a lot of people that, they will curse you to like the end of town. But I've learned from seeing from a lot of people past that, listen, you might see a person that looks tough, like the thuggish and all of that, but they're fruity behind closed doors. And we have seen some people in the industry like get exposed. So I would not be surprised if this is true, because for the sake of this video, I'm going to say it's alleged, right? But Jonathan, he makes it clear that he's literally standing on what he's saying. And remember, he was in the industry. He was around them people, like he knows information. He knows information. But there you guys have it. Jay-Z and DJ Khaled with a lot of more things, but I'm really just focusing on Jay-Z, and DJ Khaled is going to get mentioned also because, you know, when I look at it, a lot of these rappers, man, they will tell you all sort of lie. Matter of fact, they will even themselves scorn it. But behind closed door, they're getting their booty tickled. Literally. So a lot of them burning out Diddy, a lot of them are the same person as Diddy. The same literal person as Diddy. That's why I'm not surprised when some of these things get exposed. I'm not surprised because it is like it's a trend. It's a trend, but what a lot of them do is try their best to hide it. But they always say whatever is in the dark must come to light, man. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts and perspective on this one. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys believe, because this one is really interesting. Really, really interesting. I want to say, remember to drop a like and subscribe, as it helps out a lot, and it'll be greatly appreciated. Also, thank you for your time and thank you for watching. It is your boy Premium Celeb, and as usual, I'm out.